And she was euthanized in front of me. I sat there with her for 3 days and watched them put the syringe driver on her arm and watched them and asked them questions and just totally shocked. They were lovely, the people in this hospice where she was.
Yeah.
And I mean, she was young, she was 68. She wasn't anywhere near ready to die.
Yeah.
But they told me that she was, had cancer, and we did see some of the scans and then they said they were giving her some drugs through this syringe drive to make her feel more comfortable, make her comfortable. And I thought, that's nice. And then I sat there and basically watched her suffocate to death for 3 days.
Yeah.
And not have a clue what was going on. And she was really, the concoction of drugs, when they give you midazolam and morphine or a benzodiazepine with an opioid, it knocks you out. Basically, you're paralysed for a start, you're heavily sedated, and you can't communicate. My mum was trying really, really hard to communicate. She was making all these sort of really horrible sort of growling noises, like she was really trying to communicate. And I was just laughing and going, Mum, what are you doing? Why are you making that weird noise? Like an idiot. And I was the idiot, not her. And just reading to her and chatting about inane stuff and putting music on. And she was trying to communicate with me, and I was just not getting it at all. God, she must have been so furious. After she died, and I was shocked at how undramatic the death was. You kind of think death is a big thing and it's dramatic. She just stopped breathing, basically. She did these 3 little sort of sips, like that. And then that was it. And I was like, oh. Weird. And I sat with her for 9 hours afterwards because it just seemed like the right thing to do. I just thought, I'm not going to just go because she's stopped breathing. That doesn't feel right. Right. And this consultant came in. And in my mind, she looks just like the female doctor in Planet of the Apes. I don't know why. Do you remember that actress?
Yeah, I did.
She kind of stooped and she had that low hairline and dark hair, and she just... that's how I remember her. And she was a similar sort of personality. And I was just so curious. I said, did the drugs that you were giving Mum, did the drugs kill her? And they said, no. I said, well, what happened? I said, I don't understand how a person can be breathing and then not breathing. What made her stop breathing? And the doctor said, oh, well, she had cancer. And I'm like, yeah, I knew that about. But she was alive 1 minute and dead the next. I don't understand how that happened. And she said, oh, it's just everything shutting down. I said, yeah, but what was making everything shut down? Yeah. She said, well, like the brain, and she didn't know what she was talking about. And I was just completely flummoxed by it, thinking, this is weird. How can someone be breathing and then not breathing? And that's the end. And she obviously thought I was in a state of upset.
Right, sure.
Not accepting it. Yeah. But I said to her, no, it's not that. I said, I accept what's happened, but I just want to know how it happened. I want to know the workings of it. Like I said, I was one of those. Yeah. I've always been one of those people. I want to know how everything works and how everything happens. The actual machinations of death. And she didn't give me any satisfactory answer. I said, anyway, I'm going to stay for a bit because I can tell that her brain hasn't shut down yet. Yeah. And she went, oh, no, her brain has shut down. And I went, it hasn't. And she said, no, it has. And I said, no, I can feel that her brain is still sort of buzzing, that the electricity's still there. I said, she can probably still hear me. And the doctor went, no, she can't. I said, she could probably still see me if she opened her eyes. So I actually went over and I went to open my mum's eyes like this. And I thought, maybe she can't see me, I don't know. Yeah. But she can definitely hear. And the doctor said, well, are you going to go back to London now? I said, no, I'll just sit with her for a bit. And for a bit turned into 9 hours, but it seemed like the right thing to do. Yeah. I was watching the sort of process and what happened with